What the? Hmm?
You're gonna want some expert advice before exploring this place, bub.
I'm sure I had everything under control, but thank you for your assistance.
gonna want some expert advice before exploring this place, bub. Gonna want some expert advice before exploring this place, bub. Rest assured, dear traveler, that while it looks like we've taken a terrible tumble back through time, this prehistoric-looking place is, in fact, present-day Ysmault. With those hot-headed red lanterns around, it's not the safest place to be walking around alone. So how about you how about you let me show you around? Hold on to your tail feathers. Here comes trouble. Dodgers in the 24th and a half century! a big idea! It's not even duck season! We made it back! Not that I was scared, of course, but I could see that you were beginning to feel the heat after those last few giant, monstrous skeletons. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I was on my way somewhere far less ominous than deadly. Toodles! Remember, kids, violence is never the answer. Unless the question is You know what really grinds my gears? Red Lanterns running around with their gears already ground. I mean, what's their problem? Apart from being fueled by the angry power of the Red Central Power Battery, I mean. Anyway, those Crimson Crab Apples have terrorized the place long enough. Let's take them down a peg. Seriously, you guys need to take a leaf out of my book and calm right down! So, what are the anger levels like now, fellas? Fellas? Oh, right. They all broke into pieces. Well, you know what they say. You've gotta fall apart before you can pull it together. I'm sure somebody says that. Stupid Ysmault and its stupid monsters giving me stupid... Well, if it isn't my favorite gold brick gatherer. Promise you won't get mad, but, well, I was just standing here admiring one of said bricks when suddenly this horrible monster skeleton startled me and I dropped it in this flaming geyser. If you're planning to fish it out, I'd suggest, thinking of a, plan. I'm no expert, mind you, but you might be able to redistribute the lava flow elsewhere to dry this geyser out. aren't you the little genius? No, really, I'm impressed. The way you used your expert problem solving to solve that problem. It was... Okay, I wasn't actually watching how you did it, but who cares? You did it. Now, take that hard-earned brick and get on your merry way. So hot. Phew. You know what this place is missing? An ice cream truck. Can you imagine the profit you'd make running one of those things here? Of course, you'd need to find something that isn't 1 billion degrees on this planet to make ice cream out of first. So, see if you can rustle up a popsicle for this dehydrated duck, will ya? Be a pal.
Ooh, need a hint?
Oh, who ordered the steamed duck? Sweet frozen salvation! You actually found a popsicle! Oh, if my beak wasn't as dry as a scarecrow's elbow, I'd give you a great big kiss. So, small mercies there, huh? You're a lifesaver, bub.
Pushy puss seems to think this is his turf. Since when? Doesn't he know I left my scent on this place? I mean, not that I... Anyway, don't just stand there. Take this fuming furball somewhere else, why don't you? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just pursuing to make sure the job... Not so fast, Little Red. This place... Yes, this would be just perfect as my new turf. You can keep that stinky old hovel of yours. You might want to turn tail and get out of here. This cat fight could get a little hairy.